Hey War Gamers, Purple Druid here, and I am back to go over a little bit of the daily dungeon stuff for March. I am way behind schedule on this, but I do not want this to fall by the wayside the same way it has the past few years. So, what we have, March 2026. I haven't done anything on this for a bit. I haven't drawn any rooms. I have put all of the various connecting passages going down through. And so March is level 3. So let's take a look at what we've got for level 3. This was a lair. It is now a temple. It is connected to level 4. It was originally constructed by orcs, both levels 3 and 4. The current occupants are cultists. So we need to choose a cult. We need to choose a demon. They are demon cultists. So that's one of the things that we determined back here. Where are we at? Where did we determine that? Oh. Okay. Anyway, we need to roll for light, or we did roll for light. It's supplied by magic crystals. We're going to go through the random tables, dungeons, and lairs book and determine the original purpose and the current purpose of all the rooms. But we're going to do that on a weekly basis. So after we draw these rooms, then we'll go back and we'll do a review. We'll determine which rooms or which passages, what was their original purpose, and now what's their current purpose. What we have done is I went back and did that with level 2, the original purpose. I have not gone back and done the current purpose yet. I need to do both of those for level 1. But we'll go back and sort that out later. I don't think I'm going to put that on video. It's probably really boring, but maybe you want to see it. If you do, if you want to see that, leave a comment down below. Let me know. But for level 3, faction relations. There are fungi folk on level 1. There are Aranea on level 2. They have friendship and trade with. There are deep ones on level 5 that they're connected to. And then I put together a random encounter table. Demon-bound cultists, giant cave spider, skeletal warriors, zombie thralls, rat swarms, cultist patrol, human slaves, goblin slaves, bat swarm, cult foragers, bone horror construct, a wisp, which is a monster from the Tales of Argosa, an aberration, which is another name that Tales of Argosa uses for demons. And then what I did is I took this information and I created a D26 table based on the random allocation of rooms for what should their contents be. Then I made a D66 table for assorted contents for empty rooms. I made a D10 table for rooms that have traps. I made a D66 table for the various monsters based on their frequency on the random encounter table. And then I also made a room contents table for special, for various things. So what we've got is each day, each square, we're going to roll a d6. On a 1 to 4, it's a room. On a 5 to 6, it is a passage. Then if it is a passage, on a second die roll, we will roll, and if we get a 6, there's a pit trap there. And there is a 2 in 6 chance that there's a wooden floor built over it. And then we're going to roll 2d average for the dimensions of the room. And then we'll go over here and we'll roll for the contents. etc., etc. So that is how we are going to fill in all of the rest of these pages. We're going to use that the same process. We're going to create a series of tables like this for each level. When we run into problems, we're also going to use Silver Nightingale's Ultimate Solo RPG Toolkit. This is going to help us. It's got a whole bunch of cool articles for themes, oracles for themes, equipment, all sorts of stuff. This is edition 2.1. I just downloaded this and printed this off. It came out about a month ago. It's got a lot of great stuff in it. I really recommend it. This is not a sponsorship. I paid the $2 or whatever. But it's a great resource. And we'll be using this in addition to this for various things. Now, just so that you know, the various tables in here were created using the first edition Dungeon Master's Guide and then some other encounter type things. These are some more things I got from Drive-Thru. Fantasy Villages, Farmland Encounters, Fantasy Ruin Encounters. But I went through and I printed off some pages from my Dungeon Master's Guide. This is the first edition Dungeon Master's Guide. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here for random monster encounters, parties, different levels, astral and ethereal encounters. We also have here psionic encounters, the castle subtable, and then Pleistocene conditions. These are your dinosaurs. Waterborne encounters. Obviously, there aren't any waterborne encounters on this level, but there may be farther down. Various traps. And again, so these are the different things that I used to create this little packet. At the end of the month, when I have completed the March thing, this packet will go on the itch.io to be available for y'all. I also have, this is something else here, Referee's Guide. This is some different treasures. We'll use this for treasures if we need to do that. Creating artifacts, weapon effects, armor effects, things like that. Resources and components. All sorts of cool stuff in here for finding random things. And this booklet, this binder is just going to get bigger, and you know, these are going to go into it for each level. So that's where we are for March. We will do the first day. We'll get back into the daily groove. And I realize that unfortunately, yes, we are about 2.5 weeks behind. I apologize for that, but my work schedule and my life schedule and various other things have conspired against making these daily videos. But I do not want to let it fall by the wayside. I do want to complete this project and have something really special for you guys at the end of the year. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave any comments or questions you have in the area below. And I look forward to talking to you more about this. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and keep on gaming.